Sometimes, silence is louder than screams. And sometimes, the quietest person in the room is the one with the most power. This isn't just a story about workplace discrimination. It's not just about a young black intern or a prideful manager who underestimated him. It's about how we treat people when we think they have nothing to offer us. It's about masks, the ones we wear to climb ladders, and the ones we tear off when the truth matters more than comfort. It's about how truth always finds a way to rise even when it's buried beneath layers of arrogance, racism, and ego. This story might make you uncomfortable. And it should, because this could be your office, your boss, your silence. And maybe, just maybe, it'll make you look a little closer at who we choose to overlook. Before we continue, do me a favor, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and let's dive in. Jordan Wells walked through the revolving doors of Crane Technologies with nothing but a backpack, a journal, and the sound of his mother's voice echoing in his heart. Don't let them shake you, baby. You're your father's son. Fresh out of Howard, valedictorian, offers from top-tier firms coast to coast. But he turned them down. Because sometimes you don't choose a job for the opportunity. Sometimes you choose it for the truth. Crane Technologies had his father's name on the building, but that didn't mean the people inside carried his father's values. So Jordan came in quiet. No title, no entourage, no heads up, just another intern. And that's exactly how Mitchell Crane treated him. Mitchell Crane, regional director, early 50s, polished, charismatic on the surface, but underneath, sharp edges. A man who weaponized tone, body language, and plausible deniability like a pro. The first time he saw Jordan, his eyes did a quick scan: backpack, brown skin, calm demeanor. Then the smirk. Are you in the right department, son? The delivery dock is downstairs. Jordan smiled, calm, composed, unmoved. I'm part of the summer intern program, sir. Crane raised an eyebrow, lips curling into something colder than a smile. Oh, but every company has to meet its diversity quota, I suppose. There was the first crack in the mask. Jordan didn't flinch. I'm just here to learn, sir. But learning, in that building, came with a price. While other interns shadowed executives, Jordan was told to alphabetize old contracts. While they sat in strategy sessions, he was fetching coffee. While they were introduced to senior staff, Jordan was forgotten on email chains and left out of group meetings. But what they didn't know was that Jordan was documenting everything. Every microaggression, every smirk, every condescending remark masked as feedback. Every time his ideas were dismissed until they were repeated by someone else and suddenly praised. He didn't argue, didn't push back. He watched, he learned, and he waited. Until one Friday afternoon handed him the moment he'd been preparing for. A major client presentation, millions on the line. The kind of meeting careers are made or broken in. Mitchell Crane was leading the pitch. His chest was puffed out. His ego practically leaked through his designer suit. But then disaster. The presentation file? Corrupted. Slides wouldn't load. Videos froze. His voice cracked as panic crept in. He barked at the IT staff, fumbled with flash drives, sweat beading under the bright lights. And in the back, almost invisible, stood Jordan, silent, watching, until he stepped forward. Sir, I have the backup version. Crane blinked, confused. What? I anticipated file loss. I backed up all department presentation folders yesterday, including this one. He plugged in a flash drive. Within seconds, the presentation loaded flawlessly. The client smiled. The tension lifted. The meeting was saved. Mitchell Crane didn't say thank you, didn't even look at him. But later that day, he made sure to get the last word. In front of the entire intern team, he clapped Jordan on the back, too hard, and laughed loud enough for the whole floor to hear. Let's all give a round of applause to our tech intern Jordan. Turns out he's useful after all. Polite chuckles, nervous glances. Jordan just smiled. But inside, a decision had been made. That night, he opened a private folder on his laptop titled Inheritance Test. Inside it, every file, every screenshot, every recorded conversation legally obtained. Every moment Crane had made him feel small. Then, he wrote one email. To redacted@cranetech.com. Subject, you said to tell you the truth. And attached the entire folder. Within 72 hours, a company-wide meeting was scheduled. Mandatory. All interns. All managers. All directors. Even Mitchell Crane. The CEO entered the room. Gray suit. Heavy presence. Silence followed him like a shadow. His eyes scanned the room. Then settled. There's someone in this building who has failed our values, he said. Someone who has made assumptions. Who has misused their power. Who has made others feel small so they could feel big. Mitchell Crane adjusted his collar. Smirked. Nodded, clearly thinking the CEO was about to call out someone else. Jordan, would you come up here, please? A hush fell over the room. Jordan stood. Walked to the front with the same calm he carried on day one. The CEO placed a hand on his shoulder. This is my son. The room inhaled at once. Murmurs. Guess. He asked to join the intern program, not to be treated differently, but to observe. To see if this company still reflects the values I built it on. Integrity. Equality. Respect. He turned slowly directly to Mitchell Crane. You failed that test. Crane stuttered, stepping forward. Sir, if I could just explain. The CEO held up a hand. You've already said enough. He handed Crane a folder. Termination. Effective immediately. Crane's face turned pale. The silence was deafening. The CEO looked to the interns, then the staff, then back to his son. You don't lead with a title. You lead with character. And if we've created a culture where power is used to punish and belittle, then we've lost our way. Jordan took the mic. And for the first time, his voice carried through every corner of that building. Don't let appearances fool you. Anyone in this room could be someone's child. Someone's dream. Someone's legacy. Treat them that way. He stepped down. And the company would never be the same again. Sometimes the greatest strength is restraint. Sometimes the loudest protest is patience. Jordan didn't need revenge. He needed the truth to speak for itself. He didn't raise his voice. He raised the standard. He didn't clap back. He called out a culture. Because sometimes, the most powerful person in the room isn't the loudest. It's the one who refused to be broken. The one who watched, documented, endured, and then revealed everything. So the next time you think someone is just an intern, just a name tag, just a coffee runner, remember this. They might be carrying more than you could imagine. They might be watching. And they might be the reason everything changes. If this story moved you, share it, subscribe, and ask yourself, what would you have done if Jordan was in your office?